Morning. I have good news and I have some weird news. First, a story from Canada, which is weird. This is the We Charity events, tax-funded, very much controlled by the government and Trudeau himself, apparently. So they have these events, and people who participate in these events are paid a lot of money. And one of them is Trudeau's mother. That's right. And another one who is paid by these We Charities is Trudeau's brother. Yeah, it's funny. This is like the old days, isn't it? When we had kings and they could do pretty much what they wanted. Trudeau is acting like one of these old kings. Yeah. He believes that all the money that people are paying through work is his, to do whatever he wants with it. I think it's amusing. But also, of course, this guy is a jerk, he's a clown, and he's dangerous, of course. He shouldn't be the PM, not at all. He should do something else. Here's some good news from Sweden. There's a guy in Sweden, his name is Aron Flam. I have huge respect for this guy. He's brilliant. He's not afraid of anything, it seems. He's very outspoken. And the lefties, they hate him, of course. But another thing, also the Nazis hate him. Because this guy is a Jew, you see. And they don't like this. Yeah. So he wrote a book. See, this book is called En svensk tiger, which means Swede is silent. And it was published, it was printed and published. And then the police came and took the book, from the publisher. They took all the books. This is true. So you understand, this guy is dangerous. He's got a lot of followers. People are listening to him. Yeah, he's a great guy. So they took the book. But the thing is, there's a sound book. And they couldn't take this away, no. Because there was nothing printed. And this sound book is now on top of the bestseller list here in Sweden. Yeah. And it's becoming a bestseller. So this guy is becoming famous because of the police coming to take the book. People understand, And it's sort of holy, isn't it? A book. You shouldn't take the book away, no. Anyone should be able to write a book. And of course, it reminds people of what they did in Germany during the war and other dictators, destroying books, destroying literature. So this is great. It's well deserved. This guy, Aron Flam, is, as I said, brilliant. I have a weird story from Sweden, another story from Sweden. This is weird. And it's on this subject of Sweden having problems that we never thought possible. The famous quote from Donald Trump. And this is a problem we didn't expect. Yeah, it's the chairman of the Tenants Association here in Sweden. She was interviewed by public service radio, actually. And she said something. She was talking about people calling in, and they have problems, they have questions, right? And then she said this: many of those who call do not know that you have to pay the rent. That's right. And she said it's very important to do so, otherwise you risk losing your apartment. Yeah, interesting problem, right? I don't know what's going on to happen here in Sweden. Yeah, there's a change thanks to mass immigration. And finally I have this story, which is also a weird story actually. I don't know what to think about it. It's about Facebook. I don't like Facebook at all. I actually hate Facebook. Yeah. Since they took people out, they banned people that I really like. people like Tommy Robinson and Paul Joseph Watts and so on. I hate this stuff. So they are not doing well. Well, it's still a huge company, but something is happening because big businesses, big corporations are starting to cut their advertising on Facebook. But the thing is, these are companies like Starbucks, you see, and PepsiCo and Coca-Cola and Unilever. So these companies, apparently, they want more censorship on Facebook. And they say this is why they cut their advertising. I don't know what's happening here. I'm hoping that there's something else, that the people who are still on Facebook, maybe it's not as good as a place as it used to be. Because there's a lot of people leaving Facebook, you see. And I hope that this is why they are cutting their advertising. Anyway, it's a story, isn't it? I wish you a great weekend. Bye.